In this video, I just want to introduce you to Victoria 6, Genesis 2 female, all of that, help make sure things are clear. So, as you're aware, we have Genesis, which was a figure to be all figures. So we have gorillas and trolls and males and females and everything all on that one figure. Now, through this process, we realized that creating clothing for a female on that figure just was not quite as simple to do as we would like, and also there were just usability issues that we felt we needed to address, and so we split out the bases to male and a female. So the first of those two that we will release is the Genesis 2 female, and we'll be releasing Victoria 6 on that. Now, the reason that we have a Genesis 2 base female and then a Victoria 6 character on top of that is because we like what we got from Genesis, where we had a base model that was fairly neutral in the details and that kind of thing. And so by building a generic female base that is, still pleasing and good to use, but then building Victoria 6 on top of that, it means in Victoria 6 we can go more detailed than we did before. We can squeeze and pinch things in ways that make the model work without having a concern about it being a base for other shapes. So I'll go ahead and load our Genesis 2 base female. As you can see, she's feminine, but she's not super detailed. And we can go ahead and open up our shaping tab to see what kind of morphs are on there. I'm going to close that so we still keep that up. Now we have our actor category like we've had before, and that's basically the full body things that we're going to show. Now we have people, where we'll actually put Victoria 6, Stephanie 6, whatever other people we're going to do. And the full body is actually just the bodies themselves without affecting the head. So let's go ahead and look at how character presets work. This isn't new to Genesis 2 female or Victoria 6. It's actually new to Genesis though, but I'm not sure how many people realize this is how it works. So if I dial up a morph, say I go and dial up Victoria 6, and I'm posing her and everything, and I go to restore my figure. Control-Shift-F is the hotkey for this in Poser and in Dev Studio, if I remember correctly. And it's a common action that we do here at Daz to restore the figure. Now if I go and restore the figure, I lose whatever shape I had. Victoria 6 is gone. It's restoring back to the Genesis 2 female. That gets annoying sometimes to artists when they're going and doing their artwork and they were really just trying to restore the pose, but they restored the whole thing. So what we did is we made character presets work so that they basically set the new default settings for your figure. So if I go in and I apply Victoria 6, now you'll see that when I go to apply it, it'll detect, oh, we already have a figure selected. Do you want to apply it, or do you want to actually just load it as a new figure? I'll go ahead, the default action is to just apply it, and you will see that now Victoria 6 is applied, and if I go and I pose her and I restore the figure, Control-Shift-F, it keeps her as my character. So it's kind of handy thing for people to be able to use. Now we have a shape preset as well that would apply the Victoria 6 shape. Now if you loaded a Victoria 6 shape preset and then restored your figure, it would actually still go back to the Genesis 2 female. But character presets would make her character. So if you build a character for Genesis 2 female, I recommend making a character preset that will then make it so that you can apply your figure and have her be the new defaults, just to make a little better user experience for people while they're posing. And I think that's enough to wrap up the introduction to using Genesis 2 female. I will do some more tutorials and things about how you build content. Thanks.